Thank you for watching Crokinole Center. This is the semifinals of the 2018 Belleville Crokinole Challenge between Andrew Hutchinson on the left here and Justin Slater on the right. It's a rematch of the semifinal, the New York tournament. 1 month ago, Justin Slater prevailed in that semifinal, went on to win the tournament. I'm sure Andrew Hutchinson is looking to flip the script in this match, and he has the lead in this first round. Hutchinson's first miss of the match. He's got the edge up at 20. Slater's going to need to score 20 in his last 3 shots. Might be an opportunity here as Hutchinson's roll-away attempt bounces off a peg and lands close to the hole, and Slater's able to take it out, score the 20. All tied, last shot each. Hutchinson guarantees a tie. Slater just misses. First 2 points of the match go to Andrew Hutchinson. These 2 players finished second and third in the round robin to make it to the semifinals. They were just behind Jason Beerlinger in the top seed. He's playing Nathan Walsh in the background here of this shot. Hutchinson's bounces out. See if Justin Slater, looking at going for the 20 from this angle, is going to go for the takeout and roll. Puts it into a pretty good spot. I don't think there's quite the angle necessary for Hutchinson to get the takeout 20. He got close to it, but it wasn't quite there. And that's a nice roll from Slater. Gets a takeout. Great spot in between the pegs. Hutchinson gets the takeout, but is looking to roll in a bit of a better spot to set up a 20 on a later shot. Slater was trying to pull that one back off the peg, get it away from the peg so Hutchinson can't pull his own disc back towards the middle. And there he catches the peg on his way in, going for that rebound shot. Slater takes advantage of the open board. Could be a chance here for Hutchinson to get a takeout 20. Gets it. Puts a little bit of pressure on Slater here in his final shot now. Slater knocks it down. He ties up this first game, 2 points each. The semifinal is a best of 3 games. And it will be utilizing the Quinty convention. Should there be a tie following the 3 games of play. Hutchinson misses short. I don't think it's there for Slater to score the 20. He doesn't quite get the takeout on that shot. It's not too bad for him, though, because an easy takeout for Hutchinson that he's got to combo off his own disc, and he does lose one of his discs off the board. And that's a great hit and roll from Slater. Hutchinson trying to bring this play back to the middle, puts it in a tougher spot. And here, Slater would just be going for the tap and not getting the takeout. Looks like he thought about it for a moment, but is not going to do that. Gets a takeout. Nice hit and stick, tough spot. See Hutchinson trying to get a takeout and bounce off a peg. He was hoping that that peg would cause his disc to rebound and head back towards the 20 hole, but whoa, Slater makes a bit of a miss there. Open board for Hutchinson. Big turning point here. Crucial open 20 shot. He gets it. Now Slater's got to switch to offense. Probably a better angle to try to get a ricochet 20. In fact, like that shot didn't look like he was quite going for a ricochet 20. It looked like he was trying to stick his white disc in front of a peg and make it a tough takeout. Same with that shot too. It doesn't look like he was going really for the takeout follow through, but this one's sort of wide open for Hutchinson. And now last shot of the round, Slater needs to take out 20 to tie the round. Doesn't get it to go, and Hutchinson makes it 3 straight rounds, 1 against the hammer. He leads 4-2, needs either a tie or a win in this 4th round, and he will win the first game.
Yeah, you should do it. Yeah. I've got it set up.
Slater misses on his first open 20 there. See how well Hutchinson can get the takeout and roll away. Doesn't get the takeout, and this disc might be in a position for Slater to score 20. When he gets it, I thought that disc might be a little bit too far back. Slater's able to get it to go. That follow through from Slater. Well, he didn't want to follow through. He wanted to just hit and stick. That disc is in a close enough spot for Hutchinson to score 20. Goes for the touch 20, makes it. And it pays off because Slater misses on that open 20. If Slater had made that open 20, he'd still have a definitive edge in this round. But now Hutchinson with the hammer just has to find a double takeout at some point in this round. Looks like he's going for it right away. Gets it. And a nice roll of his own shooter, too. Forces the peel from Slater. Open board. Hutchinson in a good position. Cap off this first game. Misses that open 20. But ends up in a favorable position. See again there, Slater. Most players needing a 20 would go for it. Go for the follow through. Looks like he's trying to roll into a tough spot in between the pegs. He's only got 2 shots left, though. Oh, nice 20 from Hutchinson. Seals up this first game. And the white disc there was coming off the board, and it hit Hutchinson's shooting hand before he was able to take it away. Yeah, but common sense rule applies there. It's clear that that white disc was going right off the board, so it's removed from play. And Hutchinson with that nice ricochet 20 sealed up that first game. They switch sides, starting off game number 2 here. Mistake from Slater. Had the lead, but misses on that takeout. And Hutchinson's open 20 just bounces right back out at him. Now we'll see a bit of interesting strategy here. Hutchinson with the hammer could win with 2 discs on the board, but has to avoid a double takeout. And Slater, second time there, he's not taking that double takeout. Looks like he's trying to roll into a tough spot for Hutchinson to get the takeout, and he does succeed there. And he gets a 20 there, and I'm not quite sure he was going for it. It looks like he might have been going for the double takeout with the amount of speed he put on that disc. But he scores the 20. And Hutchinson going all out, misses that touch 20 attempt. And Justin Slater, despite that one miss, oh nice rebound 20 there from Hutchinson. Despite the early miss from Slater, he rebounds and gets the first 2 points of the second game. A couple of nice 20s in that round. The first time these 2 players met in a playoff at an NCAA tournament was in a singles tournament, let's say, was earlier this year in January at the Hamilton event. And Andrew Hutchinson Hutchinson did win the first game of that best-of-3 semifinal, but Justin Slater won games 2 and 3 on his way to winning that tournament. Hutchinson gets a little bit fortunate with where his disc ends up here. Tough takeout for Slater. Oh, nice shot. Goes right over the hole. Although it looks like Hutchinson's going to make him hit it again. Probably again as well. Oh, wow. 3 straight takeouts, and like Slater is not even hesitating. Going to have to be a 4th here. Wow. That's impressive from Slater. Just not even pausing for a moment, just setting it down and making the shot. Hutchinson trying to get the ricochet 20 since it was his last shot. And last takeout was easy for Slater, but those other 4, he made them look easy. Those were quite difficult. You think back to a couple months ago at the World Crokinole Championships, Justin Slater had to make a takeout like that over the 20 hole to stay in that match on his way to winning that world title. So I guess if you can make that type of shot under the pressure of the World Championships, everything else looks simple. And he certainly made those 4 consecutive takeouts look simple. Hutchinson goes short. Slater doesn't get the 20. Hutchinson wanted that follow through 20. Ends up in a pretty good spot. You can see with that takeout from Slater that Hutchinson's going to have another chance. Scores that 20. Levels up this round. Well, Slater just has to shoot cleanly through these last few shots, and he will win this second game. He leaves that one just short. Hanger 20 chance for Hutchinson. Makes it. Another hanger 20 opportunity for Hutchinson. Misses that one, but it should be okay that he gets a takeout. Nice fall through 20 from Slater. But Hutchinson's just got to put this one somewhere in the middle, keep his disc on the board. And he sticks it in the 20 hole. Grab 2 points, stay in this second game. Slater just needs a win or a tie in this 4th round to win the second game. Slater's got the early edge following that miss, although he leaves that rollaway attempt right next to the 20 hole. Oh, but it bounces out for Hutchinson. And that time Slater gets the roll he was looking for. Hutchinson will need a couple of shots to try to set up a 20 opportunity later. See him go for the rebound off the post. Pretty well done there. That shot had potential, and Slater gets a little bit lucky there. Misses that takeout attempt, but his own disc comes to his side of the board. Fortunate there. It's likely Hutchinson peels off that black disc, forcing Slater to shoot to the 1 in the 15. He does peel it off. And Hutchinson just has one shot to try to put some pressure on Slater here. Looks like he's going for the hide. Doesn't get the takeout, though. Slater doesn't even need this shot. Shoots it off to the side of the board, and Justin Slater takes the second game. We are tied 1 game each. So starting off his 3rd and final game, Andrew Hutchinson gets an early 20. Slater misses short. I don't think it's there for Hutchinson to score 20. He was just going for the takeout. There's a chance for a bit of a ricochet 20 here for Slater. Loses the shooter, though. And Hutchinson adds the lead there. That one looks like it had potential to bounce out of the hole, but it does fall in. Slater trying to fight back in this round, keeping the pressure on him with open 20s. But Hutchinson hasn't blinked yet in this round. Grabs that one. He will get the first 2 points. 7 for 7 on open 20s was Andrew Hutchinson in that round. Good start to this third game for him. Right back at it to the open 20s. And bounce up for Hutchinson. Slater knocks it down. Slater goes long there. Hutchinson going for the follow through. There's a shooter to the other side. Slater's going to take this opportunity to hide one. Hutchinson is forced to peel here. Catches a peg. Slater looks like he's considering not even shooting for the middle on this one. If he scores the 20 here, he would guarantee the 2 points. It looks like that's what he's going to go for. And he makes it. Only concern would be if he leaves a hanger 20, with which Hutchinson can score not only a takeout 20, but really a double takeout 20 was the only possible scenario that Justin Slater really had to worry about. But he was successful on that open 20, and he's tied up this second game 2-2. Only 2 rounds left in this third game. Both of these players know if they can win these next 2 rounds, they'll be moving on to the finals. That one bounced up for Hutchinson. Chance for a takeout 20 for Slater, but he misses on it. Not sure what Hutchinson's going to do about this. He's not quite certain either. I'm not sure what he was lining up there, but he certainly doesn't seem happy with it. Double opportunity here for Slater, but he jams on it, and he leaves an opportunity with his disc here for a ricochet 20 for Hutchinson. But he just misses. Not enough weight on it. Slater knocks down the hanger 20. Hutchinson peels here. He'll have an opportunity possibly for a ricochet 20 here. No, misses to the side of the hole. Rebound 20 attempt. Too much speed on it. Slater knocks down the open 20. And he will go up 4-2 in the third game. Just needs a win or a tie in this next round. And he will win the match and move on to the finals. Andrew Hutchinson needs 2 points in this 4th round to extend the match. Hutchinson does have the hammer advantage, but really hasn't meant much so far in this match. But Justin Slater, very first shot, leaves a hanger. Would be a big sigh of relief for Hutchinson if he can knock this down. And he gets it. And another hanger from Slater. Be an even bigger sigh of relief if Hutchinson can knock this one down, and he gets this one too. Now Slater finds the range. Hutchinson misses long there, but he has a great start to this round and is definitely in the driver's seat. Slater misses on the fall 320, and that will give Hutchinson the 2 points. They tie this third game, which means this is unique to the Belleville Crokinole tournament. We go to what is called the Quinty Convention. So the Quinty Convention is the tiebreaker. Since both players have won one game and they've tied one, the players proceed to play just a pair of rounds. So each player has one round with the hammer. And if a clear winner emerges after those 2 rounds, the match is over. If they tie 2 points each, they will reset and play another pair of rounds until a winner has emerged. Slater up at 20 here in the first round of this first set. But Slater's going to have a good opportunity to hide a disc here. And look at that. Hutchinson not only has to deal with going through the pegs, the most advantageous path to shoot for would actually be blocked by his own disc. There might be a narrow gap to make this takeout because he's going for it. Risk is he takes off his own, and he takes off his own disc. Slater makes him pay. Scores that open 20. Hutchinson will have to peel here. Slater essentially wraps up this round. There was an advantageous miss for Slater there. He missed a takeout, but sort of got away with it with where his shooter ended up. Now he wins the first 2 points. So we said that a clear winner has to emerge from a pair of rounds. Slater is up 2-0, just needs a win or a tie in this next round. If Hutchinson wins the round, they'll be tied 2-2, and they will reset and play another pair of rounds. So Hutchinson needs to win this round to extend the match. Otherwise, Slater will move on to the finals, and Hutchinson misses his first open 20. A great hit and roll from Slater. Hutchinson to try to force play back to the middle. No, loses it through. Hit it well, but too much speed. Now Slater going to try to extend play on his own side of the board for as long as he can. And Hutchinson's double peel attempt jams on him. Just stays on the board, so Slater gets another chance to waste one more disc. Hutchinson running out of shots. Gets the peel, finally forcing Slater back to the middle. And Slater is short, but I think it's too short for Hutchinson to score the 20. Oh, that's not what Hutchinson wanted. It was to the side of the board. Another chance for Slater to waste a few discs. Now Slater with 3 shots left. Hutchinson with 2. Slater just needs a tie. Remember that. But Slater leaves that one short. Hanger 20 opportunity for Hutchinson. Huge turn of events here. Hutchinson needs this hanger 20. And he gets it, but Slater still has his fate in his hands. But he misses that one too. Slater only needs the tie here in this round. Hutchinson makes the takeout. Slater needs a follow-through 20 to win the match. Doesn't get it to go, and Hutchinson stays alive. So they're tied 2-2 after those pair rounds. They switch sides, and they reset. They'll play another pair of rounds. We need a winner to emerge after pair of rounds. This guarantees that both players have an equal number of rounds with the quote-unquote hammer advantage. Although, as we've said many times so far in this match, the hammer really hasn't meant much. But Hutchinson starts off here, the second set of the Quinty convention. Hutchinson misses long there. Slater again, struggling with some of these takeouts. Although so far in this match, he's gotten away with them. You can see Slater trying to pull his own disc back off a peg. And Hutchinson knows he's trying to do that. And that one was set up perfectly for Slater. Good shot from Hutchinson. By losing his own, he forces Slater to play towards the middle, but Hutchinson loses that one through. And by the time Hutchinson peels here, only one shot left for him. Slater makes that one, guarantees a point. And Hutchinson misses long on that open 20. So Slater gets 2 points, and for the third time, just needs a win or a tie in this next round to win the match. So it's called the Quinty Convention because this Belleville Crokinole tournament is sponsored by the Quinty Region Crokinole Club. Slater looking to end this match here. And Hutchinson this time, hanger 20, Slater knocks it down. Hutchinson's got to respond here. Oh, another hanger 20. And Slater, deadly, knocks that one down for a 3-0 lead. Could be a chance for a 4-0 lead. Slater checking to make sure that disc is close enough. And it is close enough. 4-0 for Slater. Surely that's got to be enough. Hutchinson definitely has to be perfect and hope for a few misses on these next few shots to somehow pull out and stay alive. Hutchinson scores the takeout 20 here. You would still have one more slim chance. Slater can just score 20 to seal it. Actually, never mind. Slater only needs a tie, so I guess he's already guaranteed it. But he does make the 20. And Slater will win this marathon semifinal. Some great shots from both sides, some great clutch shooting. And Justin Slater wins the match over Andrew Hutchinson to move on to the final.
You're good.